My name is SirFrankster. I'm part of Team Empire. We're a team based out of San Antonio. We just recently added 2 more members to the team, which brings our member count to, I believe, 14. I started playing Bushy Road games, playing Weiss back in 2017. And then I played a little bit of V. I didn't really know what it was. I wasn't really that much into Vanguard until D-Series came out. D-Series came out, what is it, 5 years now? Almost 5. Picked up Prison starter deck, and gotta rep that Brandt gang all the time. Been playing since. I played Prison basically through the first 6 sets of the game until Ava came out with her actually good support. Even though I built it in set 5 when she came out, and she was okay, but set 6 played Ava. Basically played Ava in Prison only exclusively for the longest time. I also dabble with Magnolia. Magnolia is one of my other favorite decks. Still have it pretty much max rarity as well. One of the decks that I actually hold pretty close, just because Magnolia is really great. But yeah, pretty much a lot of gray, a lot of green. But competitive season's red, playing Vergilla. So a lot of my good friends that I played Weiss with were Vanguard players. They played a lot of V. A lot of them played V series basically since it started, and even some of them played back in like Limit Break series. So it was mostly those guys. They were super into it. Helped me learn how to play the game, and obviously fell in love with it. I played a lot more now. Almost every day I'm playing 3 to 5 games, just practicing for either regional events or just playtesting with the teammates. It was snow. Just learning how to play one of the worst starting decks against everybody else was rough. Because obviously that was Bastion meta, just check grade 3s, restand, rough time. I think we had a total of like 3 imprisoned cards total. So like your main way to actually imprison was slamming your persona right on the field and also CBing to grab 2, which nowadays feels so terrible. But just learning how to play basically from behind, just evolving from that point. Eventually, obviously, we got Pure Light, which is probably still one of the most broken grade 4 decks we have. That finally getting a new form. So we'll see how it goes. But definitely we'll be playing Prison again, playing Ava more often, especially now that we got a Tia Fault in Brandt Gate, which is pretty nice. So favorite clan is Dimension Police. Favorite nation obviously is Brandt Gate. I played a lot of DP in Premium. I still have my deck. I still play it. I love DP so much that I even made DP Gize. Terrible deck, but 6 drive checks goes crazy. I board Dicesaurus goes crazy, all right? Extra drives, we flip for Gize, baby. So in Standard, I'm really enjoying Vergilla. I love how versatile the deck can be. Obviously, it's very piece reliant, and you have to learn how to play without your pieces. But obviously, it's also still pretty consistent because once you actually hit Elf Knight, you're basically get your 2 pieces on being full combo every turn. But being able to play around not seeing it, that's where you like show your skill expression with the deck. I also really do love Magnolia, even though it's not seeing a whole lot of tops right now. The new grade 2 that's basically a Sorol is really good because obviously Magnolia is very like grade 2 heavy deck. So being able to swap that grade 1 for a grade 2 just to like help keep the deck consistency is really nice. I'm also really excited to pick Luard back up because we're getting a new stride. It's not the greatest stride, but it gives me a reason to like re-pick up Luard and have fun with the stride deck. I'm not a big fan of the stride deck sets yet. Maybe till we get an actual Brandt Gate one that I enjoy. Messiah is okay, but it's just not my cup of tea. And then let's see, for V, I played a lot of Prisms. pre-ban, pre-printing with grade 2. That's basically the only deck I played in B Premium, other than obviously DP. I played a lot of great Dayusha into reverse Dayusha, big Ooga Booga Vanguard swings. And then in Premium, still once again DP, basically the only Premium deck I've ever played. I've dabbled a little bit with like Shiranui, just like playtesting with other people's decks, but I really don't like the play style. I prefer big number robots.
For DP, for DP, is there a certain Dimensional Police deck are you referring to, like Dayusha?
I play Dieliner. Dieliner gives your grade 3s the shield with Geoma Glass. So you basically, the way that at least I played it, slam grade 3s on table, swing Geoma Glass 6 crit. Do you want to take it or not? Pass. And just playing the grind out game to basically try to one turn kill your opponent, or survive long enough to link them into killing them as well. That's a good question. The problem is, and I know I'm gonna get hate for this, but I don't watch any of the anime. The only thing I really know about the anime is our boy Big Sam, my goat. He plays Avantgarde. Yeah,
okay.
The Avantgarde player. That's the only guy that I really know in the anime. And obviously Avantgarde, big robot. I also play Dayusha in Standard. I played that for a very long time as well. Big robot go bird. I prefer, I would say, more so the controlling aspect of the game. For me, as I've played more and more throughout the years, I've realized like the earlier you guard, the better you are into the late game. So, for example, with Alpha Knight, arguably you need 1 CB to do a full turn with it. But I've had games I've won from not taking a single damage even until my Alpha Knight turn, just because later on you can take that damage. So it's been a lot of learning guard patterns. Guard patterns, I will always say, is the number one thing to learn for Vanguard. The more you learn how your deck can guard against other decks in the meta is the best advice I can give to anybody. Just learning to control tempo always, no matter whether you're on the offense or defense of the game, is the best advice I can give. I would say Prison. Prison I played hours and hours and hours on end, but I actually have another teammate on the team. His name is Seth, and he played my exact same list. I would literally hand it to him and he would play it, and he would always play it better than me, no matter what. He ended up, we have I'd call it a regionally local Clash of Nations. Both times he went to Clash, he played Prison and got an invite both times. Or like, obviously they passed down the invite, but he topped both events. One of the events he got second, the other one I believe he got third. But literally the first event, I was like, if you end up topping, like, I want the Stokeo mat and you have to sign it for me. So I literally have it somewhere at my house where it's literally the Stokeo mat with his signature on the bottom, but he played Prison that event. So that's definitely a deck that I'm really looking forward to, like, getting back on the grind with, just to try to master it. Unfortunately, for better or worse, I am a very, very competitive player. So even my casuals are pretty competitive. But when we want to relax and chill out, we play Shot Vanguard. Every time you take a damage, you take a shot. Everybody knows and loves it if you played Vanguard for a long time. Do not play with a deck that is worth a lot of money, because alcohol gets spilled a lot. Don't play with your expensive cardboard. But yeah, just having a few beer skis with the boys, playing Vanguard, great life. Oh, Twin Cast. That card's insane. Being able to guard for 10k and then remove later in the game to guard from drop. Being able to get around guard restricts. It literally helped me not taking damage against a Prison player round 1. Literally, he was, I can't remember her name. Grade 3, Dodger Strike 2 or more from hand. Just wasn't 18k, but I was like, oh, I don't want to give up 2 cards. Twin cast from drop zone, bam. Just was the extra shield that you need. Being able to also discard it early, just have that extra shield in the drop zone is really good. I think it is arguably the most broken, like, regalious piece we have. But yeah, definitely MVP card for sure. Oh, if I could design, I would just bring Dyliner to standard. Obviously, I wouldn't give it the 10k shield because that's a little much. But I think we could literally bring Dyliner to standard the exact same way he's worded now, but just make him plus 5k instead of 10. Don't give him the 20k in a crit. Maybe give him 10k in a crit. More like reasonable standard numbers. But his cost is CB Soul Blast, so like it's already a pretty high cost. But being able to top 7, add those grade 3s. And Brandt Gate is one of those nations that has a lot of grade 3s, so maybe we can actually see some pretty interesting grade 3s that aren't used in other decks actually be useful for something like that. Plus, more big robots. Big robots are always good. My favorite Vanguard memory was last year in Philly, having one of our other teammates get a top, and we ended up like accidentally stumbling into Christmas Village in the town square of Philadelphia. So just being there during the winter, it was my birthday weekend, so like all the vibes. It was a great night. There's like I think there was 6 of us that ended up going to that event. So just being able to be with like my basically like my really close family and friends for that like magical weekend, getting top, almost topping myself. I think I placed like 40 something, so like I was right there at the cusp. But it was a great weekend. That's probably my favorite Vanguard memory so far. Ooh, a good one is I was playing against one of my locals, and we were just doing like a casual premium game, and I hit him for 5 damage with a Geoma Glass, and he hit all 4 hills and then OT to survive. And it was just like, okay, I guess that is what it is. But like just having that moment happen where literally wasn't checking triggers all game, has to no guard my Vanguard into like one of the most hilarious like ways to be like, oh, well, I guess I wasn't meant to win this game is like so insane. And just like having funny moments like that happen. I've also had the opposite happen where like my opponent's at 5, I hit crit OT with grade 4 snow, hitting him for 8 damage, and then just like getting Exodia obliterated. Like I've seen both ends of that spectrum where it's like, oh, like you were already winning, and then you just like did all the most for no reason. Hey, grade 4 snow goes crazy. For me, it's probably just my consistency. I pretty much go X2 every single like tournament that I've been to BCS wise, including this weekend. I was X2 till round 7, and I ended up giving my opponent the win because I had a better chance of topping. Just because we're already so far at that point, like there's no reason for us to both harm each other's tiebreakers. Um, but I had him for a game, and I passed turn because I was like I want you to win. But just being able to consistently keep myself in that like X2 bracket, X1 to like the very end. Almost every single BSF I went to last year, or BCS last year, I was X1 until the very last round. So I kept losing that 7th round, 8th round, 7th round, 8th round. So being able to keep myself consistently at those top tables, playing against really strong, impactful players, that's probably my biggest Vanguard accomplishment. And obviously, I would love to think that I'm a big like pillar of the community. I'm always constantly trying to reach out to people, always trying to constantly build my network within the Vanguard community. I love coming to these events, seeing people I haven't seen for months because obviously we're all mostly adults. And we be grinding that work-life balance. So being able to take a weekend off, hang out with a bunch of buddies that I haven't seen in a long time is probably one of the main reasons that I love Vanguard so much. Next one you'll see me is going to be in Duluth in December. Same thing, it's going to be a birthday weekend for me, so we're obviously going to be locked in, or we're going to be super intoxicated. You know, it's one or the other. I'm going to be turning 27. For me, this is probably going to be my last competitive season where I'm actively going to multiple events. I'm getting old, guys. Like, I know I'm only 27, but I'm old. So kind of want to start transitioning into a more casual, like, just hang out with the boys, playing Vanguard, instead of, you know, coming to all these events. But I do really love these events. If I end up getting my world invite at Duluth, you know I'm going to be coming around next year. So we'll see how it goes. I think our community does very well with inclusion. I didn't see him this BCS, but literally last year we have a guy that's blind and like one eye, and so he has like a handler that helps him, and he plays Vanguard. He's pretty good. Like, obviously being mostly blind is kind of hard, but just being able to like see that type of like community where we have people of all different ages, races, like all coming together to play a game that we all know and love. That's one thing I really do love about our Vanguard community is we're all very like welcoming and inclusive, and even the like toxic part of it is not really that bad. Like, we're not Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, and that's a blessing. You know? If Bushiroad was watching, I would tell them make DP great again. I'm tired of DP not being the best deck in format. Come on, guys. Let's ban Drag Veda permanently. No decks get it. That overtriggers disgusting. Ban everything that isn't Dayusha. Don't care how bad the deck is. We'll have only tournaments with Dayusha. It'll be so much fun. Come on, Bushiroad, please do it for the boys. We do have the Team Empire VCG YouTube channel. I'll give Peter the link. I've been trying to post more short form content. At least I'm the short form guy. My attention span's terrible. The fact he's got me to sit down this long is crazy. But I do the short form content. I usually just been vibing, trying to get some feelers out. But yeah, our team's always growing. We're starting to expand outside of San Antonio. So, you know, Peter's on the watch list. You know, he's got to lock in. But we're always looking for new teammates, especially every season, especially with team season coming up again, because it's basically all jumbled up together now. Always having that set of three that you can, you know, lock in with and play with, and just all the different synergies we can get. So always expanding, always, you know, looking forward to the future that we can bring to Vanguard. We're going to keep trying for our world invites with all of our teammates. We're going to keep getting our top 32s. We just recently had a teammate join us that got first place. So he has a sponsored world invite this year. So we're all trying to, you know, catch up to him and meet him over there in Japan. Defend your boss. That's what I would describe it as. Defending your boss, because your boss monster is your everything. Whether you win or lose is by your boss monster.
I mean, two C's? Take with two C's? There you go. I mean, two C's? Take with two C's? There you go. I mean, two C's? Take with two C's? There you go. Damn!